The President-elect had a quiet holiday at the oceanside home he's renting here on the island of Oahu. Can I say that one more time? Oahu.
Nicely done.
And he celebrated with his family and friends. He had the traditional family dinner they have, which is turkey and ham, is normally what they have on Christmas, according to aides. They also, of course, exchanged gifts. They've got two young daughters who were very excited, I'm sure, about Santa Claus arriving, although Obama aides are being very tight-lipped about exactly who gave what, who received what gifts. They're trying to keep that private. But as you noted, in terms of what was public, the President-elect in the late afternoon went by himself to a Marine base here on the island of Oahu and was able to meet with Marine and Navy personnel. He thanked them for their service, of course. They were all sitting down for a holiday meal of their own, obviously away from their families in many cases. Some of them may have their families in this area, but many far from home during this holiday season. Many obviously serving and have served and maybe will be serving the future in Iraq and Afghanistan. And it's a reminder, of course, of the fact that while we've been speaking so much about the economy in recent weeks and months, about financial security, that national security in the end may end up defining the Obama presidency with those two wars going on. And they're certainly going in opposite directions right now. You see Iraq security improving, Afghanistan security deteriorating, and these are challenges, problems that Barack Obama does not inherit, officially at least, until January 20th of next year. So for now, the Hawaiian holiday continues, but he knows, obviously, this is his last chance to recharge those batteries before a whole mountain of problems have to be confronted, Nicole.
And even on vacation, Ed, I'm curious, is the security around the president-elect, I should say, a little bit more lax? Is he allowing more access to the press corps?
Oh no, security is extremely tight as always. Obviously, even though he's technically not commander-in-chief yet, he's obviously extremely close to actually officially becoming president. So the Secret Service detail is pretty intense. There's a checkpoint near the home where he is staying, and it's a very isolated part of Oahu, not really here in Waikiki Beach. So they've got that very safe and secure, we've been told over and over again. And he hasn't done a lot of forays out onto the beach. You did see some paparazzi photos emerge. That's because of that Secret Service checkpoint that I mentioned is a few hundred feet away from the home where he's staying. So if you've got that extra long lens the paparazzi normally travel around with when they're chasing Paris Hilton, you can still get a picture of the president-elect and his family. But we'll remember, last summer when he was here, he was body surfing. He took his kids out for what they call shave ice around here. They dropped the D. Shave ice is sort of a nice dessert that a lot of children enjoy. He did a lot of those kind of excursions last time around, but now obviously things have changed since the election, and so we have seen very little in public. I think that's partly for security, but partly as well, as I noted, he realizes his real last time to get some downtime before he has to be sworn in and deal with all of these many challenges, Nicole.
He even tried to bribe you guys to do just that?
He actually, yeah, not me personally, but the press corps. At one point he was golfing and he tried to kind of get the reporters to stop taking pictures of him on the golf course. And so said, why don't you go in the clubhouse and get some beer? And one of the reporters said, would you pick up the tab? And the president-elect of the United States said yes. Although I have to tell you that the reporters did not take him up on it. They didn't do any drinking on the job. These were a small group of reporters who were in the pool that day. The traveling pool, I should say, not the swimming pool here at the resort, but the traveling pool of reporters. I was not part of the pool that day, but one of the reporters did say, would you pick up the tab? He said yes, but they didn't take him up on it. They didn't want to drink on the job, and they probably didn't want to have any favoritism allegations thrown around about having the president-elect buy a round of drinks. We'll buy them ourselves.